So did you watch the Hillary speech last night? And if you did, what did you think?
She's a great speaker. I
personally,
listen to her with a grain of salt.
You're in the minority there. But
No, she's a very good speaker. You're wrong about that. You're completely wrong if you think she's not a good. She's a very good orator, no doubt.
Okay.
And she went through her points, and she went through her bashing Trump and all that.
So what? And I'll ask you that. I've asked you this before. Because I tend to think, although I think I know which way you lean. I'm
torn, man.
I do think you are in that middle 20% that will decide the election.
Mm-hmm.
And so I ask you what I've always asked you. What do you consider to be the top 1, 2, or 3 issues facing? What are the top issues, the deciding issues for you?
Safety, health, security.
Okay, now wait a second. Now, one of the candidates, and we can walk through this again. One of the candidates is for open borders. One is not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I don't trust
in fact,
either of them
if you listen,
with the button. I don't trust either of them with that button.
If you listen to Hillary last night, she in fact talked about and has promised, and so did Kane in his speech the other night, immigration reform in the first 100 days.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do you think they mean by immigration reform? Amnesty.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So not only amnesty for, and here's the deal. Not only amnesty for the 20 or 25 or 30 million illegal aliens currently here. And by the way, if it's 25 or 30 million, what that means is that 1/4 of Mexico is currently living in the USA.
Mm.
So not only would it be amnesty for, and here's what I think sort of goes over people's heads. Not only amnesty for the 25 or 30 million illegal immigrants that are already here, but amnesty for anyone who gets here at any time in the future. I mean, do you think that she is going to secure the border and say, okay, the 25 million here, you guys are good, we'll work something out, but nobody else, we're cutting it off? No. What she is saying that to be granted amnesty, to get to live as an American and have free health care and benefits and welfare and education and the whole 9 yards available to you, paid by someone else, i.e. you and me and Parky and Americans.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is get here now or any time in the future.
Right.
If you are here, you are safe. You cross the border.
Right.
You get immediate amnesty, and you get access to all benefits.
What is going to happen? Who benefits if people like me, who can't stomach either one of them, don't vote? Who benefits?
You know, I heard something the other night, and I've heard this from a number of sources, that a lot of Democrats are really concerned. In fact, I heard one Democrat analyst, a consultant say, night before last, that Hillary will be lucky if 50% of Bernie voters show up to vote for her.
Yeah. She really wooed them last night. She turned it on hard.
Did she really? Was that why they kept interrupting her?
She turned it on hard. She really did. Mm-hmm. If you watched the speech, you didn't see him interrupt her. You didn't see that.
They could have set that room on fire and they wouldn't have put the camera.
You didn't see it.
I said this 10 days ago. If the Bernie backers who still don't accept Hillary as their candidate because they understand, and the WikiLeaks emails and voicemails show the fix was in from Hillary from day one. Those Bernie folks who were protesting literally in the room could have set the building on fire. And CNN or NBC wasn't going to put the camera on that.
At one point, you see a flash to the crowd, and you see everybody looking to one area. You know, like when you're at a concert and police come up and arrest a drunk? Everybody was looking that way, like something's going on over there, and they're not looking at Hillary. And you think, man, something must be going on. But the camera's never panned over to show you.
So to review, security, border control, terrorism, and the fear of is your number one priority.
Yeah.